Hello everyone, my name is Anthony Diaz, and for this video I'm going to be talking about comparison, about yourself to others, A very important part of improving yourself is stopping, I feel like when we compare ourselves to others, it makes us, unhappier in a way. Because we're seeing all these other people do better than us, and, that's not what you want to do, You want to focus on yourself, really. We always look at these guys with better business, better bodies than ours, and, where you're at is okay, But what's not okay is staying where you're at. Sorry guys, I'm a little rusty, let's say, because I haven't posted a video in a while. I think I did it last night, but or actually it's still posted today, probably, guys. They're connected to the internet, but sorry. Comparison's the thief of joy. God says that you should always love yourself. And I go along with that too, because when you love yourself, you stop comparing yourself to others. And you're always focused on other people when you're comparing yourself to others. And that's not something you really want to do, self-improvement. It's literally in the name, self-improvement. And yeah, you'll never grow out of the shell that you're in if you keep comparing yourself to others, you really need to dedicate your time to yourself, I feel like, in order to be truly happy, and happiness might not be meant for everybody. Only people who are willing to give out happiness will get happiness, my friend, he compares himself to a lot to other guys, and I feel like that's just a bad way to look at things, you need to believe you're in yourself, you need to have confidence that you're that guy, you can't be comparing yourself to these guys who are were born off better than you. Some people have these parents who cared about their health more than you as a child, and maybe they had generational wealth, but that doesn't mean you're inherently worse than them. You need to take responsibility and stop making excuses. Too often we make excuses so we don't have to do the hard work, but doing the hard work is what gets us there. You could create generational wealth for your kids, but you have to be willing to put in the work, Today I hit a milestone, kind of. I hit 2K views on my video. I think it's going to be reaching 3K on my TikTok, of course. But that's a milestone for me, and I wasn't thinking about how much views all these other people were making, because I was happy with the progress I made. I started off with 100 or something views for a video, and then it spiked all the way up to 2K, and then I posted 3 videos after that, and then it went down to I think one of them has 12, and the other one has 100 and something. There will be failures and stuff, it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be, your growth isn't after you fail once, you're not always gonna succeed. You're gonna have to succeed, fail, succeed, fail, succeed, fail. But that's the beauty of it, Right now, I'm really, really thinking of turning my social media platforms into online coaching business. I'm really thinking of doing that, and you see, I'm comparing myself to all these other guys who are actually doing it right now and how much money they're making. But I need to realize I need to start off slow. Like instead of aiming for 10K a month, I need to make 1K a month. I need to have these smaller milestones so that I feel appreciative of myself, that I reach these goals. 10K a month is quite the milestone, and it's something I want to do for sure. But it's important to know where you're at and know your limits. I'm not exactly saying that that's a limitation, but like, how do I put this? I don't even remember what I was talking about, but like, stop comparing yourself to others. It's actually probably one of the worst things you could do to yourself, because you're worth more. You have this ambition, you have this hard work ethic, but you're not willing to put it towards anything besides your 9-to-5 job. So I know disrespect towards them. You got to start off somewhere, but it's just crazy, man. Like, I see too much people comparing themselves. Like, so much people's confidence is so low nowadays that they don't believe in themselves at all. But like, it needs to be the opposite way. Everyone needs to have some sort of confidence in what they do, how they look, how they are. Like, I have confidence in my business. I have confidence in my looks. I have confidence in my knowledge I give out to people. Like, I feel like I'm a pretty reliable person. But I feel like a lot of people in this world are too insolent, and their egos are too high to listen to other people and like take opportunities that they're given. Like, too many people are scared of losing money on a course or something, or like on online coaching or something that will actually help them more than they think, because it's a scam, or I don't want to do it. Like, you pay for what you're getting. Not everything you buy you have to buy, but you do it because it has value. I don't feel like courses are a scam as long as that person is genuine. Like, I feel like buying a course on drop shipping, that's a terrible idea, because I can literally tell you how to do it right now. 1, like, buy a store like Shopify or so on and so forth. 2, buy low price products. 3, resell those low price products for higher prices to make profit. That's all there's to it. You might want to look into it a little bit if you want to start drop shipping, but me personally, I feel like drop shipping is more of a scam than selling a course. Because when you're selling a course, you're actually selling information to people that, like, you're selling information on a skill that people want to learn, like self-improvement, marketing, business, financial things. Like, you're buying knowledge on a skill that you want to learn, and that's valuable, So, yeah, just stop comparing yourself to other people and get to work, bro.